We all love buzzwords, especially security folks that for the past decade found ways to bring design and marketing together. Just look at the ransomware designs or logos for security leaks or bugs, or even new acronyms popping up. So this year, what I've been seeing is the zero trust jargon being used a lot. As someone that was already practicing that few years ago and talking to customers about it, is it now overhyped or not? And now, about this. Zero trust can be a complicated thing and concept, and even more challenging to implement than described. But it's not at all the security industry and the C-suite has made it out to be. Of course, there are common myths and misconceptions around zero trust, which I'll try to resume in an easy way to understand. Let's start with that zero trust means specifying access to and from every resource. This first myth is the one that certainly feels like zero trust is a never-ending task, as it requires every access to be specified for each user, resource, or assets, which is far from truth, as this is meant to mean removing inherent trust and centering all trust decisions around identity. It's pretty much like risk management program, where we find high-risk assets and carve those out first for zero trust policies. The second myth is that zero trust is still a concept, not a solution. In fact, this term was produced by Forrest Research in 2010, so 11 years ago. But that was just what the industry assigned as a label to the next level DMZs that have been in place since the 90s. Far from a theoretical concept, if you right now Google zero trust case studies, you'll be provided with lots of stories, cases, products, and solutions from literally any organization that either provides security services, advisory, or just consulting, plus the products available on the market. At a previous company, 4 years ago, I was developing a security product that was just about zero trust. Third and last myth is that zero trust is just for large organizations or that is complicated to implement. Right now, it's somewhat laughable to think that smaller organizations are somehow in disadvantage to implement any security practices. Actually, it's them, the smaller ones, that can implement them faster, easier, and with more success. Zero trust isn't a disruptive technology or practice. It's just the next step in security that organizations will follow and comply to. But sure, lacking personnel to implement zero trust or not having processes required for a mature cybersecurity programs are key here. But on the other hand, not having those creates somewhat an advantage, an opportunity for them, the smaller organizations, to implement zero trust faster. In short, there is certainly some friction in wrapping concepts around zero trust, especially for those that can't accept that it is indeed a concept, not a product or suite of products. It's bigger and broader. Implementing zero trust is no silver bullet to security. It's a mindset and process that needs everyone to be on board. It requires planning and implementation, creating granular controls with stronger identification and authentication. Some even say that zero trust is the network access control version 4.0. And you, what do you think it is? Are you implementing or thinking about it? Let me know in the comments below and let's start a conversation.